try honesty, no. Just tell me what I want to hear, 'cause it could save us. Let me fly, I've got my hopes, but I can hardly see why I'm still chasing. It's not worth it for me anymore. Crashed and burned 100 times, I'm lost. I just can't let this go. Every last chance I had is gone, but I just can't let you know. I just can't let you know. But I just can't let you know.
Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. Welcome everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Utah Jazz. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Brook Lopez is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Carter in at the two-guard spot. And Mitchell with the slam.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Irving, the pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe too.
On the wing, Durant. Outside Carter. The kick to Durant. Launches a three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 5 points.
And just from deep range, KD can bury you.
From deep, Mitchell. Brooklyn with the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
Both good from the line that time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Mitchell. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. To the middle. Here's Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on Brook Lopez.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Mitchell. He has 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Petrovic. Outside Carter. Up top Durant. Unloads from 13. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
And Durant's going to be able to shoot over the top of anybody in this game.
Mitchell against Irving. Left side Mitchell. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Second violation. Next ball.
the Nets with a lead. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Screen by Durant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Yep, that one goes.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
To the inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Kirilenko. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Irving.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Now here's Irving, leading by 5.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Mitchell into the lane. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They set the screen. 5 on the clock. 4-3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Takes a step back. Here's Durant. Got a hand on it. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The kick to Durant. Here's Petrovic. Off target from outside. Here's Kirilenko. From deep, Mitchell. No good. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Brooklyn Nets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Brooklyn foul. Drazen Petrovic. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Irving. Pass to Maravich. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Eaton. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And that one misses. So it's Brooklyn now. On the floor for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Irving in at the 1. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 12. They set a pick with the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Outside Durant. Pass to Petrovic. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. Up top Durant. From deep. And Petrovic gets it to go.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
Mitchell against Irving. Outside Mitchell. And Durant with the block.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Durant with the big finish.
Assisted.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Right side Durant. Stolen by Mitchell. Over to the wing. Fires from deep. A nice shot by Kirilenko. He's got 5.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Irving against Mitchell. Pass to Petrovic. Back to Irving. Now Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the league's most valuable player in 2014. Durant shows why once again.
They set the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Mitchell. And he can't jam it through.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And Durant with the big finish.
And we might be in for a special night, KD, getting it going offensively.
Irving against Mitchell. From deep. Petrovic with a rebound. The Nets with the lead. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. And great job to establish position and square up.
1:19 left in the first half. Now Mitchell. 16 points for him.
Oh, man, just
gets you
hacking you down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Durant for 3. Rebound, Utah.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Pass to Petrovic. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 5 points in the game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Yep, that one goes.
And on that shot, just shrugging off the contact like the pro he is.
32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
That one on Mitchell. Free throws good from Durant.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
And he nails the third. There's 25 seconds left in the second. Outside Mitchell. On the take. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Up top Durant. Over Mitchell. And again no good by Brooklyn.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Utah, providing the scoring punch right now.
And please, a big round of applause for your Jazz Youth Dance Team.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through. and throws it down.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
And for Brooklyn, they've got Brook Lopez, and it's Carter in at the 2.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Julius Irving.
Irving, no good on the free throw. Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Dantley. Oh, got a piece of it. Right wing, just 5 to shoot. Kirilenko, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. And here is Irving. Give him 8. Here's Durant. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for the Nets.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Irving against Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Maravich, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
That's impressive. Kevin Durant just getting up and throwing it down.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Donovan Mitchell at the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw. Outside Irving. The kick to Durant. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Lots of room. And there's another one for the Nets.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Here's the pick. Pass to Eaton. Here's Maravich. He's checked by Carter. Out to the right wing. Lets it go. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for Utah, Pete Maravich.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Irving goes in.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
That free throw good from Irving.
Julius Irving taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Irving. Utah trailing here. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Dantley. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Rejected by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that, but this game's so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Free throw line jumper, and there's another one for the Nets.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Durant, the pass to Carter. Durant with the big finish.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Maravich. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Danley. Here's Kirilenko. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. 36 seconds left in the third. Here's Kirilenko. Oh, denied by Durant. Carter on the wing. Here's Petrovic. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Maravich. Outside for Mitchell.
Next foul, Drazen Petrovic. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Nets out in front, up 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. So on the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Mitchell into the lane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Nets with a lead. Irving with it. Outside Carter. Outside Irving. Durant with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Carter. Clock at 4. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And that one's good by Durant.
Such a reliable shooting option. KD, the guy on the floor, you'll want him with the ball to make plays like that.
Mitchell against Irving. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Pass to Maravich. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Durant. It's hauled in by Eaton. And here are the Jazz. They trail by 6. Here's Danley, guarded by Durant. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Team foul.
Up top Durant. Outside Irving. Crafty move. There's the block. And they get it back. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Danley. Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Maravich. Stolen by Carter. Now here's Durant. Here's Petrovic. Poke loose. And here's Lopez. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from the block. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Durant. And Brooklyn leads by 4.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Maravich. He's checked by Carter. Shot from the top of the key. Rejected by Lopez. And he gets it back. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Maravich. On the wing, Mitchell. Tries again. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Brooklyn with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Irving, and it's Kirilenko with a rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
1:06 left in the final quarter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Mitchell misses. Now the Nets with it. They lead by 4. Here's Irving. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. Now Durant. Carter on the wing. Back to Durant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now an 8-point Nets lead.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Mitchell launches it from deep and nails the tray.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
This one belongs to Brooklyn. And they barely squeezed out.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the Brooklyn Nets facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. So the Nets starting five. Irving is out there with Carter, and it's Durant. Then there's Petrovic, and it's Lopez, and at the center, filling out the middle. Irving. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Now Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
One of the game's more interesting personalities. Kyrie Irving wants to win at all costs.
And so he makes both from the line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Irving with it. Outside, KD. And then Durant with the jam.
The defense has to be careful. Kevin Durant has hops, taking the ball straight to the rim.
There's the pass to James. Drives to the hoop. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
KD with the bucket.
That's how you want the play to end. Durant, one of the best shooters in this league.
Irving kicks to Doherty. Back to Irving. The 19-foot shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Lopez passes to Irving. They get it back. Six to shoot. Outside for Durant. Another shot. Offensive rebound, Nets. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
Irving passes to Doherty. The kick out to Irving. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Passes it to Irving. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's LeBron. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a three-point game. To the paint, and the dunk by Lopez.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Rebound, Brooklyn.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here is Irving. And Ilgauskas kicks to LeBron. 1:31 left in the first. That one goes in.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
Carter, the pass to Petrovic. Irving against Irving. The 17-footer. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Irving. KD's got 8 points.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Ilgauskas drills it from outside.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide open teammates.
Irving attacking. KD looking around. Back to Irving. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Irving up top. Here's Doherty, and Brad Doherty with the slam.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Outside Irving. The wide open look for Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 7 for him tonight. James with a deep three. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Houston.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
We've got Nance. Irving is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Doherty. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
You have to admire Kevin Durant's resilience. Few stars could bounce back from a serious injury like he did and return looking the same.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Goes back up. Cleveland moving the ball around. Carter against Irving. Here's Ilgauskas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
Nets leading by 6. Outside Irving. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got 8.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
James kicks to Nance. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Nance. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And it's James missing. Irving against Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
One of the best dunkers in the league off the drive. I mean, he's often still hanging in the air while the other guys are on their way down.
And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Just a model of consistency. Nance brings it every game on both ends.
Here's Carter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Irving from long range drills the 3-pointer. Irving's got 5.
Kyrie is a real menace. He's a talented marksman who can bury you with threes.
And then Carter with the jam.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Ilgauskas, the pass to Doherty. Ilgauskas, a screen on Irving. On the wing, James. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Pass to Petrovic. Outside, KD. Shot from 12. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now.
2 minutes.
Out to Nance. Pass to Irving. A minute 50 left here in the second. Back to Nance. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's James. Carter with it. He's picked up by James. The pass to Petrovic. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
Here's LeBron. Rebound, Brooklyn. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Petrovic with the pass to Durant. And here is Irving. Back to Durant. driving the lane. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 16 points for KD.
What quickness by KD on the drive, cutting up the defense with that shot.
Irving looking over the floor to stop the run. Kept alive. Nance. Here's Ilgauskas. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 15. The three from KD. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Irving kicks to Ilgauskas. LeBron passes to Irving. Kicks it out to LeBron. The Cavaliers with another miss.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an 8.
26. The Nets, 44.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team. Fans, please give a big round.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So for Brooklyn now, Carter is out there with Irving. Then there's Petrovic. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's KD in at the power forward.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But boy, he's more than made up for it.
Irving against Irving. To the wing on the left. And the shot goes in. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
What balance and execution. Kyrie Irving prefers to finish, in my opinion, through contact.
And Dr. J slams it in.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Here's LeBron. Rebound, Brooklyn.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Durant with it. He's picked up by LeBron. KD passes to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's sent back by KD. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good.
Julius Irving, 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Irving. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And on the way from Irving for 3, another 3 for Cleveland.
Kyrie scores so easily. He could lead this league in scoring one day.
Irving against Irving. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Irving, and it's sent back by KD.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
Buries it from three-point range.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed. Oh, okay. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Pass to Petrovic. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Carter kicks to KD. Carter looking around. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Irving for three. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Outside Irving. Ilgauskas, the pass to Irving. Ilgauskas trying to get open. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
The nasty handle of Kyrie uses it to get anywhere he wants.
Irving finds KD. Here's Petrovic. Carter on the wing. Here's KD. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Durant's got 24.
I'll tell you what, Durant takes a lot of contact inside. Defenders try to muscle him, but it doesn't matter.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Up again, the rebound by Ilgauskas. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Irving up top, covered by Irving. Here's LeBron. And it's Durant with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Shoots the three. Connects from three-point range. Durant's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Brooklyn. Irving with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Irving against James. Now, here is Irving. Tight defense on him. Nance outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Ilgauskas missing. Brooklyn leading by 22. And here is KD. 27 points for him. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
One more for the highlight reel. KD with the skyscraper.
Doherty dishes to Ilgauskas. Tipped away. Irving with the steal. He gets it up. The shot, no good. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He's been... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Kyrie Irving. Doherty is out there with Zydrunas Ilgauskas, and it's LeBron James. And it's Nance in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
And it goes down 2 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the slam dunk by Irving.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The drive by James. And James throws it down hard.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
KD, a screen on Irving. Irving kicks to KD. Shoots it up. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
The defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
And Dr. J slams it in.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
James against Carter. For three, Nance. And they get it back. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. First quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Irving. Right side, Kevin Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Assist from
33 points for Kevin Durant.
One of the all-time scoring greats. Durant is racking up the points tonight. There's nothing you can do to stop him.
Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
his fourth.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For the Nets.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nets.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Here's Petrovic. Good on the triple.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Durant. Nice move. And he makes that one.
Kevin Durant.
KD's got 6 here in this quarter.
He handles like a point guard. KD looks at ease running that pick and roll.
James, the pass to Irving.
Blocking foul called on Brook Lopez. His third. First team foul.
.143 left to play in the final quarter. Kicks it out to James. Shot to stop the run. Second chance shot. And that one, good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Pass to LeBron. Lopez with the block. Here's Petrovic. Outside Irving. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
And once LeBron gets the ball in the painted area, the force he plays with, it's hard not to foul him.
And the first one drops.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Going inside, and Dr. J slams it in.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
James, no good. And here's Brooklyn. Irving kicks to Durant. That one doesn't drop. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Irving dishes to James. And the dunk by James.
Sometimes you have to sit back and enjoy the show. LeBron James is a legend. Appreciate what we are watching.
Carter, the pass to Lopez. Outside for KD. And a wide open look for Irving. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a...
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. We've got the Utah Jazz facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. So here are the Jazz starting five. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Now here's Irving. Off the mark there with a three. Mitchell against Irving. Pass to Danley. Back to Mitchell. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Danley gets the bucket.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Ilgauskas. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Doherty. Back to James. 6 to shoot. Outside Irving. From deep. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. Mitchell with the ball. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Inside, shot to stop the run, and it's Doherty missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Maravich. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mitchell against Irving. Pass to Doherty. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His first team.
And he makes a first.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Brad Doherty.
Good on both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Dantley. Hey, expanding his range. Lets it fly from 18. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 6.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. You play it that way, then he pulls the string on you.
James passes to Nance. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he drops the first.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. The 3. Fires in the triple. He's got 11.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Whoa! Wow!
Okay,
Unreal!
that's all it's done.
That's what they came for.
Wow.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Out to James. Irving for 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Pass to Doherty. Here's Ilgauskas. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Maravich. No good on the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there.
Not the guy you want to leave open.
They get it back. Outside for Irving. To the left side wing. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Nance. Just 5 to shoot.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Over to the left wing. Here's Maravich. There's 14 seconds left in the first. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Utah Jazz. His finger...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz. James passes to Nance. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. And here are the Jazz on the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. There's a screen. Mitchell. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Mitchell's got 15.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
James attacking.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And slam dunk by James.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
From deep, Mitchell. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's James. Pass to Ilgauskas.
Utah foul. Pete Maravich. His first team foul.
Tries a three off the inbound. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Nance from deep three-point range. Utah with the rebound. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Maravich for three. The rebound by Doherty. James outside. Left side Irving. Here's Ilgauskas. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. He's got 5.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Pass to Maravich. Here's Danley. He's guarded by Nance. Outside Mitchell. Clock at 6. Here's Maravich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. James outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Now, nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
James at the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Utah with the ball. 9-point game. Blocked! Good work there as it goes. James has got 7 points.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Here's Mitchell. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Irving for 3. Cleveland gets it back. The kick out to Nance. Pass to Ilgauskas. On the wing, Irving. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Intelligent play by Kyrie. He knows the pick and roll gets him some better options.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Danley. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 10 points in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second, third team foul.
First one falls for him.
For Cleveland, Larry Nance. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Utah leading. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Pass to Doherty. For 3, James. Second chance shot. Out to the right wing. There's 37 seconds left in the second period. The shot that time not on target. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Pass to James. "19 seconds left in the half. Here's Ilgauskas. Outside Irving. Second chance effort, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 5 points. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Mitchell. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Jazz out in front, up 10. And join us right back.
The Jazz, 33.
Fans, your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team. Please give a big round.
And if you just join it in, one half is in the books, one half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Over to the wing. Back to James. There's the three. Utah with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And for the Jazz. Outside Mitchell. And he drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
To the inside. Nance for three. James outside. There's a screen. Here's Ilgauskas. And that one drops. 7 points in the game.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Mitchell against Irving. From outside the arc. And that one's good. Mitchell for three. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Irving finds James, looking to get it going. There's the triple, and Irving with the basket on the assist from James. Irving's got 8 points.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on LeBron James. The first one falls.
Donovan Mitchell, 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
In BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
LeBron James going to the free throw line. But let's just say it's not his most accurate of positions, but hey, even players like him got to have things they need to work on.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Mitchell. He's got 32 points. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
It's stolen by James. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Goes up with the stripe. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Here's Mitchell. Give him 35.
2 minutes.
There's a screen. Pass to Kirilenko. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for Utah, Andre Kirilenko. Shooting 1.
Here's James. Give him 8 points now. He takes it in, and it's James with the jam.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
From deep, Mitchell. Nance pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's James. And James throws it down.
He can make you miss in more ways than just one. LeBron with a nice little dribble move.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Mitchell's got 38 points. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. James outside. 40 seconds left in the third. And it's James with the jam.
Oh my God, LeBron James with that power. Do you just feel the rim shake?
Mitchell with the ball, picked up by James. James against Mitchell, into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Pass to Doherty. Irving against Mitchell. Down low. Tipped. Here's Doherty. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. Outside Mitchell. And so it's Utah ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And here are the Jazz. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Second free throw, no good. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Irving, checked by Mitchell. And the shot's good by Irving.
A true wizard with the ball. Irving has some of the best handles that we have ever seen at any point in time in history.
It's stolen. Three-pointer. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And this right here, this is routine for Kyrie. You're going to have to make him work a little bit harder because his jumper is as consistent as it gets.
From deep, Mitchell. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 45 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Nance. Here's Doherty. He got a piece of it. Here's Maravich. Three-pointer off the mark. The Cavs trailing. James outside. Oh, and the jam by James.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
And Mitchell with the slam.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Irving, the pass to Nance. Here's Doherty. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Utah? And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Mitchell against Irving. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And here comes Cleveland. They trail by 6. Outside for Irving. Pass to Doherty. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's the pick. Here's Mitchell.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Knocks it loose. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. From the arc. Offensive rebound. The three is up. Knocks down the triple. And now it's a 9-point Utah lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Irving against Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's James. Tipped. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving, the pass to James. Here's Doherty. Oh, deflected. We've got 1:13 left in the game. They set the pick. To the middle. Now James. It's hauled in by Eaton. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 54 points.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
44 seconds left in the fourth. Here's James. Oh, the stuff! And they get it back. Irving, the pass to Nance. For 3, James drains the triple.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Drills it from deep.
And we have seen Irving bury huge shots before. Man, does he love having the spotlight on him.
Mitchell against Irving. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Can't connect. And so it's Utah with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Oladipo is out there with Paul George. Then there's Danny Granger, and it's Daniels in at the 4. And it's Davis with the ball for New Orleans. Davis in the corner. And they double up Davis. It's Davis on the wing. Here's Ingram. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Using his strength to absorb the contact and his length to convert the basket. Ingram sure plays with some toughness.
Here's Daniels. He's looking for Granger and finds him. The kick out to Oladipo. No good on that one. Good D by Williamson. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I did catch up with Indiana's head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Paul looking over the floor. Uncovered. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. George against Davis. And Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
What a hoop by Paul George. The versatility to get inside and score it.
Here's Paul. Davis in the corner. Back to Paul. Paul George with the steal. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oladipo dishes to Daniels. The shot's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Paul. The Pacers making the shot. In the corner, it's Ingram. Kicks it out to Paul. New Orleans moving it around. Davis, the pass to Paul. Clock at 4. It's Davis with the drop. And it's Baron Davis with the finish.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Passes it to Oladipo. Granger outside. The pass to Smits. Now here's Oladipo. And there's the call on Zion Williamson.
Zion Williamson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ingram left side. Feeds to Davis. Now here's Williamson. He's covered by Daniels. And finished off by Williamson.
Some of the moves Williamson pulls off are just insane there, but he didn't know what to do.
Paul against Oladipo. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
You can see over time, Oladipo has so added to his offensive arsenal. You love to see the confidence with which he's playing.
Now here's Paul. Outside for Davis. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Paul. Davis has got 5 now.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Oladipo against Paul. From deep, George. And no good that time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Victor Oladipo. He's out there with Paul George. And it's Smits in at the center.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ingram outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Davis against George. Pass to Granger. Here's the 3. And Davis pulls it down. New Orleans in the lead. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
And that one's good, George.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Over in the corner, Williamson. 4 on the shot clock.
And you have to admire how hard Zion plays. It makes defenders nervous and forces them to overcommit.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Paul kicks to Davis. It's stolen. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Oladipo. Pass to George. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Aaron Davis picks one up.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Paul against Oladipo. Now here's Paul. He's guarded close to
And you can see the respect that the defense has for Davis's jumper. They just got a little too aggressive on that contest.
Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your
He's perfect from the line this time. Pacers trail by 5. 1:51 left in the first half. Daniels. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Paul against Oladipo. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. And the Pelicans miss again. And it's the Pacers' ball. George passes to Daniels. Pulls up on the elbow. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Paul George.
Well, get to the mid-range game. A 3-level score. Paul George, yes, sir.
Paul for 3. The offensive rebound. George with the defensive effort. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. In the corner, Granger with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Daniels kicks to Granger. Back to Daniels. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Short. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Davis with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Kicks it out to Williamson. Outside, Davis. Back to Williamson. Takes it inside, and there's the call on Zion Williamson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
The 3 from George. No good there. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. New Orleans on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after this.
18. Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause for your Pelicans Youth Dance Team.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Davis is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Ingram. And it's Williamson in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And finished off by Williamson.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
The Pelicans have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Here's George. Pass to Smits. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smits has got his first basket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Oladipo against Paul. The 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Daniels passes to George. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Paul outside. Davis in the corner. Out to Ingram. It's Williamson, top of the key. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Back to Oladipo. They set the pick. Williamson knocks it away.
And the leaping ability of Williamson. We see it on offense with his dunking, but they're using it on D.
Davis finds Ingram. Back to Davis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
George with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
4th personal foul.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Oladipo against Paul. A wide open look here for Oladipo. No good with the elbow jumper. Oladipo's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Paul outside. Davis setting the pick for Paul. They get it again. Out to Ingram. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Really got to give props to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in his path.
Now here's George. 10 points for him. To the middle. Here's Daniels. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Paul against Oladipo. All up top. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 6. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
2nd team.
A powerful point guard. Baron Davis, 6'3", over 200 pounds. He can just bully smaller guards. But Baron also way too quick for larger guards.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the 3rd. Oladipo with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. That's tipped and taken away by Paul. Davis with it. He's got 10. Kicks it to Williamson. Ingram outside. Davis, the pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. The good-looking shot from the wing. Paul's got his first points of the night.
There is a relentlessness to what Chris Paul does. This guy works at his own pace, wears you out, searching for his shot.
And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Kicks it out to Williamson. And they pick up 2. And now a 6-point Pelican lead.
And converting off the pass. Williamson firing with conviction there. That's a scary sight for opponents.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Paul with the ball. George picks him up. Oladipo against Paul. Outside for Davis. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The explosive athleticism of Williamson is so much fun to watch. For a guy his size to move like that, incredible.
Pacers trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On the wing, Davis. Over in the corner, Paul. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so.
Previous play is under review.
Going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Danny Granger. Oladipo is out there with Paul George. And it's Smits in at the center, filling out the middle. Paul outside. He dishes it to Davis. Davis in the corner. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Oladipo. Pacers trail by 7. Passes it to Smits. Indiana moving it around. They set the screen. And the slam dunk by Granger.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Paul kicks to Ingram. It's rebounded by Indiana. Oladipo outside. George, that's a two-pointer. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And we know this. Victor Oladipo is a multi-talented guy. This is an accomplished scorer and a very polished passer as well.
That's a 2 from Paul. On the wing, Granger. He's covered by Ingram. Outside, George. Again, Indiana.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Davis with a screen on Oladipo. And the wide open shot from Paul. Off target from outside. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Excellent job reading the defense. Not content to go to that perimeter game. Paul George inside. Nice.
Here's Williamson. Granger trying to get freed up himself. And it's Williamson missing. Here's Indiana. Good momentum, 8 straight points. George with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Kept alive. Williamson with the block. They get it back. George against Paul. Tries yet again. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Williamson, the pass to Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball against Oladipo. Back to Davis. Outside for Davis. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Oladipo dishes to Daniels. Knocked away. On the wing, Granger. He's covered by Ingram. Back to Daniels. And there's the pass to Oladipo. From the arc. Daniels, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Davis setting the pick for Davis. Over in the corner, Williamson. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And the 3 off target.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Granger passes to Oladipo. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they recover it. Three-pointer, Granger. It's money from deep.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Paul kicks to Ingram. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And Ingram is always ready to score in clutch situations. A guy you can depend on to give you his best.
Outside, George. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Paul against Oladipo. Pass to Davis. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Well, yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Davis surveying the floor. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the double.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the New Orleans Pelicans. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Paul passes to Davis. The steal. Now here's Oladipo. To the inside, it's George on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 5.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player who knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
And Davis slams it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
New Orleans foul. Baron Davis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Davis against George. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
George does not need a lot of space to get his shot off, and he's become quite proficient in the mid-range.
Paul passes to Ingram. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Davis. 17-foot shot on the way. And here's Williamson. Outside Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Stripped away. George against Davis. George outside. Here's Daniels. Checked by Davis. Pass to Smits. Here's Daniels. Smits. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's New Orleans ball. 8-point game. Davis, the pass to Williamson. Outside for Davis. Here's Paul. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And here are the Pelicans now. Davis with a screen on Oladipo. Paul, shot is off.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Granger. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. 6 points for him.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And the jam by George.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Takes the 3. Davis with a rebound. And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by 11. To the paint. Outside Ingram. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Ball against Oladipo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Sometimes it's about presence, and Oladipo has it. Really willing himself to the line and going right into the defense that time. He forced the foul.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Ball finds Davis. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo on the break. Here's Daniels, and that one is hammered home.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Pelicans.
Williamson hits them both. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oladipo against Paul. It's George on the wing. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Outside Ingram. Inside Davis. Kicks it out to Williamson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Williamson's got 5 points.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
George for 3. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Pacers out in front. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They get the rebound. Pass to Granger. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. 9 points in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Davis can't hit. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Oladipo, shot's good.
No quit in his game. Trying to get physical with Oladipo, he relishes that challenge.
Paul passes to Williamson. Outside Ingram. On the wing, Davis. And there's the drive. And finished off by Davis.
That is Baron Davis at his best, taking it right to the rack and going at defenders.
Here's George. Pass to Smits. To the wing on the left. Now Oladipo. And there's the screen. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Daniels. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Indiana on offense. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Pass to Granger. And Davis with the block.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Got a hand on it. George outside. Here's Smits. Check by Davis. Smits, good. And Indiana leads by 17.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Paul. Pass to Davis. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Paul against Oladipo. Into the lane. Now here's Williamson. Defense is right there. Ingram with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Davis, the pass to Davis. Outside Davis. Throws it up high. And Davis slams it home.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
To the inside. On the break. Outside for Ingram. 1:25 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
George against Davis. Pass to Smits. Here's Daniels. Here's Oladipo. Williams grabs the board. Outside Paul. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Paul. The three ball. And it's Smits with a rebound. Here's Granger. 9 points in the game. From the high post. Nice jump shot. 11 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Paul passes to Ingram. Back to Paul. Outside Davis. Williamson for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. 16 seconds left to play in the first half. Stolen by Davis.
Pacers foul. Rick Smits. First personal foul. First team foul.
Chris Paul plays with a competitive fire that is actually infectious. I mean, even in the latter stages of his career, he is still getting it done at a high level.
And he lobs it up. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Your Pelicans, 20. The Pacers, 32.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans You Dance team.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got Davis, Chris Paul out there with Davis. Then there's Zion Williamson, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Daniels, covered by Williamson. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. That one drops for him. 6 points for him.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Williamson with a screen on Oladipo. Paul passes to Ingram. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
And Oladipo's handle is tight now. I mean, so good at freezing the defense and then blowing right by whoever's on him. He's got a nice little hesitation move in his ball handling package.
Davis finds Ingram. Right wing. Here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Stolen by Davis. Now Paul. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. George with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. George against Davis. Here's the 3. Here's Smits. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And Indiana leads by 10. Paul against Oladipo. Right side Davis. George with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Daniels. Rebounded by New Orleans. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Ingram, the pass to Paul. Now Williamson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And so he makes both from the line. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Daniels. Back to Oladipo. Here's Granger, covered by Ingram. Granger, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Davis against George. Davis, the pass to Ingram. Out to the wing. Outside for Davis. Off the left rim and out. Indiana leading. Pass to George. From downtown. Rebounded by Ingram. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. George with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. For 3, Oladipo. Here's Daniels, and the layup is good. Give him 8 points now.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Oladipo slams it home.
Boy, he's got freakish athleticism, and you can see why he's participated in the slam dunk contest before. This guy can fly.
Paul finds Williamson. Back to Paul from behind the arc. No luck on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. George, no good. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Looking to end this cold spell, and it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got 8.
Baron Davis, one of the more powerful and strong guards in the league. Aggressive in the lane because he has that strength and confidence.
George outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
Davis has tremendous versatility and length, and he uses both to annoy and bother shooters.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Pacers leading by 10. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Williamson with a screen on Oladipo. Paul passes to Davis. Driving to the basket. Misses from short range.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Pass to Daniels. They set the pick. For three, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oladipo on the wing. Here's Daniels. Here's Granger. It's George on the wing. Another shot. He gets it in there. And Indiana leads by 12.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
Outside for Davis. Pass to Williamson. The three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Indiana with it. It's stolen by Ingram. Paul with it. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul passes to Davis. Pass to Williamson. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Daniels. Indiana on offense. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It'll be on Zion Williamson. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Indiana.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Oladipo against Paul. Pass to Granger. George left side. Shot from the wing. It's good. George has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, anytime George has room to shoot it, it's usually a high-quality shot. He clearly is one of the most gifted players in the game.
Paul can't get it to go. Now the Pacers with it. And here's George. And stolen by Williamson. Davis with it. Guarded now by George. Davis, the pass to Williamson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Davis against George. Davis can't hit. And so it's Indiana with it. 13-point lead. Pass to Granger. Ingram against George. Leans from outside. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And Indiana leads by 15.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Oladipo against Paul. Kicks it to George. And a miss there on the triple.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Davis from long range. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Davis is a fantastic deep ball shooter, torching defenses with his perimeter game.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Granger. Driving inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's a three from Paul. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Granger. Let's go with a three. Davis with a rebound. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Williamson passes to Paul. Picked by Williamson. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. It's George on the wing. Checked by Davis. George, no good. Williamson outside. Outside for Davis.
Blocking foul called on Mel Dick. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Shot from the inbound. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin.
Would I go chasing
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Paul George, and it's Oladipo in at the two-guard spot. Lewis against Paul. Lewis kicks to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Stolen by George. Lewis down low. Defended by Paul. It's George on the wing. Takes the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 5.
Yeah, when he opens up his offensive arsenal to knock down threes, PG can be an MVP caliber player.
Paul passes to Davis. Oh, good on the triple. Oladipo draws the double. George with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Misses the 3. Pelicans still look like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. Back to Davis. Williamson with the screen for Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you can see the respect that the defense has for Davis's jumper. They just got a little too aggressive on that contest.
And both free throws good for Davis. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Now Lewis. On the wing, George. And the 3 ball is good. George has got a couple of threes now in the first for Indiana.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
And Williamson throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
From about 19 feet, they grab their own miss. Smits passes to Daniels. Off target with his 3. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. Trailing by 4. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Davis up top. That's tipped. Outside, George. There's the 3. Drills it from outside. George has got 11.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And there's Davis. That's good on the assist from Ingram.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Paul with the steal. Down low, Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate Chris Paul delivers.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head coach of the Pelicans. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. Now here's Paul. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Outside, Davis. For 3, Ingram. The Pacers pull it in. 54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lewis outside. In the corner, George with it. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Daniels from outside. He can't get that one, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Ingram kicks to Paul. Williamson is screen on Oladipo. Paul dishes to Williamson, and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. "19 seconds left to play in the first. George against Ingram, and George with the stuff.
And Paul George had great position that time, an easy deuce.
Paul passes to Williamson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Zion Williamson is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Davis in at the 2 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Kept alive, it's Davis on the wing. And it's Davis finishing it off.
It always helps when your point guard can throw it down. Davis, with that impressive vertical, likes powering it home inside.
George looking around. Daniels kicks to George. 3-pointer. Kept alive by Indiana. And another shot. Back to Daniels. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Paul. It's deflected. Oladipo against Davis. Oladipo right side. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
The shot's good from Paul.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Lewis against Paul. Lewis passes to Daniels. Lewis down low. Paul with the steal. Davis kicks to Davis. Pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, once Zion gets that close and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaking.
Oladipo, the pass to George. Back to Oladipo from deep 3-point range. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Oladipo's got his first 3 points of the game. All up top, he's covered by Daniels. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lewis down low, defended by Paul. Daniels kicks to George. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, defender just a little too late in reacting. Gets a piece of Paul George, but a piece, that's not enough.
Paul finds Ingram. Here is Davis. To the paint, swiped it away. And here is Lewis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Snatched up. A second chance effort. Back to Daniels. A 3-ball. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Ingram dishes to Williamson. And just miss after miss right now.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Smits passes to George. Oladipo with the ball. Nice move. Outside for Lewis. Fires the 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Back to Paul. Out to the wing. Out to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. It's good from long range. Davis has got 9.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Indiana.
Paul against Lewis. Passes to Oladipo. George against Ingram. 3-pointer, Daniels. Offensive rebound, outside for George. And so it's Indiana headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size at
The Pacers, 26.
Please give a big round of applause for your WNBA team.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the 3-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Oladipo, and it's Smits in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The 3 from Davis. Davis kicks to Williamson. Ingram outside. On the wing, Davis. 4 on the clock. Williamson trying to free himself up. Goes up again. Out to Ingram. Right side, Davis. It's stolen by Oladipo. From outside the arc. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 7-point differential. Williamson with a screen for Paul. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Love Zion's grit and determination. The thing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
Lewis against Paul. Lewis dishes to George. Oladipo outside. Back to George. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. George has got 17.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
Ingram passes to Williamson. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And George, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And this is AD to a T. Assertive, making plays, not settling, and throwing it down.
It's Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. From deep, Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 8. On the wing, Davis. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 11.
And Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Lewis against Paul. Lewis kicks to Daniels. Lewis outside. 5 to shoot. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Daniels. Back to George.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And George with the stuff.
George playing with purpose, and he is in attack mode.
All up top, Lewis covering. Knocks it loose. Paul George with the steal. Lewis outside. Plenty of space. Indiana with a new shot clock. Daniels passes to Lewis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's George. Great D that time from Davis.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Williamson kicks to Davis. Williamson, the pass to Paul. Williamson with the screen for Paul. Ball stolen. Davis against George. The pass to Daniels. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
Pelicans trail by 11. Paul dishes to Davis. And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And so it's Indiana with it. Lewis outside. And Oladipo has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Oladipo's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Ingram kicks to Paul. Pass to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Oladipo finds George. Lets the 3 fly. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Paul for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. He has really delivered at the offensive. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Ingram is out there with Williamson. There's Davis. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well, that 3-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Paul kicks to Davis. Paul passes to Ingram. Oladipo with the block. Paul against George. Inside. The kick out to Oladipo. They get it back. It's Oladipo on the wing. Outside, George misses the 3. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. They trail by 9 points. Passes it to Paul. Williamson outside. Out to Ingram. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Paul dishes to Davis. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
Muscle of AD on display, flexing that time. And you got to do a little bit more to stop him.
Lewis down low. Defended by Paul. The 3 from George. And he's good on the 3 ball. George has got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Pacers. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Lewis. Oladipo, the pass to George. 3-pointer. And the Pacers another 3. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Indiana.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Tipped away. Stolen by George. The putback, and George able to finish. George has got 38 points.
Well, all of that starting right there with the steal by Paul George, illustrating his ability to anticipate that time, and a great play on the ball.
Paul kicks to Davis. Now here's Paul. D right on him. Davis, the pass to Paul. Trying to get open, it's Davis. And Chris Paul, the bucket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Lewis against Paul. In the corner, George with it. Over Ingram. Here's Smits. And he banks in the layup. Smits has got his first bucket of the night.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
He kicks it to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. And Indiana, another 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Smits. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Davis surveying the floor. Back to Williamson. Out to Ingram. Paul outside. To the middle. It's tipped. And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ingram outside. Kicks it out to Williamson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. George has got 41.
That's just a good-looking shot from Paul George. Gets it right into his shooting pocket and finishes it off with confidence.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Pelicans, Anthony Davis.
And both free throws good for Davis.
We've seen Anthony Davis change both his body and his game to adapt over time to what's going on in today's NBA, becoming a much more effective 3-point shooter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Washington Wizards. And now the opening lineup for New York. Here's Frazier, ball covering, the layup off target.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
That three's off the mark. Now Anthony. From the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
There's that touch from outside. Love seeing Melo rise up with confidence.
Man, showing some terrific range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Reed. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shooting for New York.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Wall attacking. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And that one falls for Wall.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
Here's Frazier. Wall covering. Pass to Reed. Here's Frazier. Shoots over Wall. No good. Off the front rim. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And Reed pulls it down. And here's New York now. Here's Frazier. And here's Anthony. Pass to Houston. Uncovered. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Wall attacking. And the big finish by Wall.
Still possesses impressive quickness. When Wall charges inside, he's tough to stop from scoring.
Anthony outside. Here's Frazier. Pass to Reed. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Hayes. Second shot opportunity. It's tipped. Beal against Anthony. Deflects the pass. Now the Wizards in transition. Outside Wall.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's the drive. Deflected. Here's Frazier. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Coming into the league, Wall didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Anthony misses. The Wizards with a lead. Left side Wall. Three-pointer Beal. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Frazier. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Elvin Hayes. Second personal foul. Third.
And he makes a first.
Shooting for New York, Walt Frazier.
It's both from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Wall for 3. Fires in the triple. Wall's got 11 points.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Still has some athleticism left in the tank. Melo finishing with force.
To the paint. From 10 feet away. That one a little long.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Sends it home from three-point land.
Carmelo Anthony's shot mechanics are solid. He's still a knockdown threat.
Pass to Arenas. Jacks up a 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Houston. Here's Frazier. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding.
A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And for the Knicks with the lead. Pass to Anthony. Here's Houston. Out to the right wing. Here's Frazier. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first free throw is good.
The line for the Knicks, Walt Frazier. Taking.
And so he hits both. Wall with it. 11 points in the game. It's deflected. Three-pointer, Anthony. Hits a three-pointer. Anthony's got 11.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
To the left wing. Here's Arenas. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. 6 points for him.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wizards.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Beal, and again, Washington with a triple.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely love watching Beal go to work. He makes good decisions, and that time, no hesitation off the catch.
Ewing, no good. Washington trailing. Outside Wall. Takes it inside. Shot clock at 5. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. From deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. And Washington leads by 1.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see. Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Hayes, the pass to Wall. Beal outside. The 3 is up. That one no good. Now the Knicks take it the other way. With the step back. Here's Anthony. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Washington now.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Pass to Arenas. Outside Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Here's Frazier. Wall covering. A shot from the high post. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Beal, the pass to Wall. Out to Beal. Tries it from 19, and he hits the jump shot. And it's a 5-point Wizard lead.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Here's Anthony. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Outside Wall. For 3. It doesn't go for him. And New York will come the other way. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
That's a quick first step. Wall has never been easy to defend on the drive.
And so Wall nails them both. New York trailing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Frazier. Wall covering. Frazier shot is off. Outside Wall. Beal from outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Beal's got 8 points.
Yeah, Beal is a real volume three-point shooter. The defense cannot afford to let him get hot from the arc.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead.
35. The Knicks. 20 now. DC family, a big round of applause for your Wizards. You can't see. It's time to welcome your...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from John Wall.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And for New York. And for Washington. Here's Anthony. Shots blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's Frazier. Wall covering. Clock at 6. Anthony misses.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Outside Wall. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Ewing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Ball for 3, counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Fantastic night for Wall. Looks like the guy who tore up the league when he first arrived.
Pass to Ewing, cuts off the pass. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Hayes with a screen. Here's Wall, and here's Beal. Back to Wall. Beal outside, 6 to shoot. And then Beal with the dunk.
One of the most desired trade targets in the league. Seemingly every year, Beal is just a baller.
Frazier shot is off.
And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
Here's Wall. Out left to the wing. Here's Arenas. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 4 assists now tonight.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Anthony grabs the board. Here's Houston. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one to end the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for New York.
Both shots good from the stripe. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Wall. Driving in. Oh, wow!
He went way up. Goodness.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Pass to Reed. Now here's Anthony. Beyond the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wall. Count the basket. And now it's a 12-point Washington lead.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Here's Houston. Reed. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And it's Wizards ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Wall. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Reed. Ooh, poked away. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Wall. .29 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Fires it. They get it back. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
And so it's John Wall making highlights for the Washington Wizards. 27 on the night. He's had it his...
DC family, your Wizards, USC.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for New York. Here's Arenas. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Frazier. Wall covering. Here's Houston. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Wall. And he drives in. And the big finish by Wall.
And you can't talk about acrobatic finishers without talking about John Wall. Man, he's explosive. The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Outside Wall. Going inside, and the big finish by Wall.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Washington.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
Here's Wall. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Anthony.
What an effort from Wall on the play, refusing to let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
And he makes both free throws. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Here's Frazier. Wall covering to the left side wing. Anthony against Wall. 18 feet out. Frazier with the bucket.
Savvy play by Carmelo. He knows the defense expects him to fire, so he makes a pass to an open teammate.
To the middle. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Wizards.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Frazier. Pass to Reed. Here's Frazier. Here's Houston. Sinks the tray.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Outside Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Pass to Ewing. Here's Frazier. Off target from three-point range. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Out to Anthony. The three is up. 5 to shoot. He can't get that one to fall. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Ball no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over. Woo!
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Out to Beal. This one for three. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 5 assists tonight.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Here's Arenas. And again, Washington with a triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Three-pointer Anthony, and he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Such a pure shooter. Carmelo Anthony with the ball in his hand. It's money.
Outside Wall. Inside. Here's Arenas. The kick out to Wall. Pass to Hayes. Here's Arenas. Here he goes. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Houston. He's defended by Hayes. The three-pointer off the mark. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Wall, no good. Here's Houston, hounded by Beal. The three, nails it from 3.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Frazier. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. From deep three-point range,